The pros and cons. Okay, what are the pros and cons of my job and or being in the tech industry? So I've mentioned some of the pros before. Here's some of the pros of being in tech. Some of the pros of being in tech, first and foremost. Oh, dang, I think I spilled some drink on the floor. That's not cool. Anyway, the pros are the salary. The average salary and the average person in tech is making 6 figures. So they're 6-figure salaries. The pros are that most of the jobs are remote. There's no other industry that's more remote, like no other like large, massive industry that's remote than the tech industry. That's not the finance industry, not the not lawyers and attorneys, not the medical industry, not I mean we could go down the list. Not even the education industry right now. So tech is the most remote industry. Because in order to be remote, you need technology. And there's no one that has more technology than a tech company by default. So the money is good. You're remote. Also, tech companies pay for everything. They pay for everything. This Mac, I didn't buy this Mac. I've never bought a Mac before. My tech company bought this Mac. They bought this Mac. My last company, Dialpad, they bought my other computer. Oh, we're not done. This tablet or this iPad, my company bought this iPad. My company bought this Wi-Fi piece so I can go anywhere in the world and have Wi-Fi connection. My company bought my desk. They bought my monitors. They bought my computer chair. They pay for my Wi-Fi. My company pays my Wi-Fi. My company pays for my gym membership. And this is everything I'm listing is normal with tech companies. These aren't unique. Somebody said, "What's this about?" Read the pinned comment. It's a tech Q&A. So tech companies pay for everything. So they give you big salary. You work in remote, most likely, more than likely. They pay for everything. The healthcare benefits, dental, all that stuff is the best in tech. The best in tech. Most tech companies, you get unlimited PTO. You get unlimited paid time off. Somebody said, wait, why gym thing? Because tech companies want you to care about your health and your fitness. All right, cool. So someone said, is it company owned? Of course it's company owned. If you had a business, let's be real. If you had a business and you were, let's say you hired 1,000 people and you paid for everyone to have a Mac, a $2,000 Mac. All of your employees have a $2,000 Mac. If they quit, if they decide to quit after 3 weeks, you just gonna want them to keep the Mac? No, of course not. Y'all, come on. Let's not, people, somebody's like, well, do you own it though? Or do they own it? Of course they own it. Y'all, come on, y'all. Let's think like full scope. Yes, this is their Mac, but I do everything on it. Like, why does it matter? If it was my Mac or their Mac, while I'm at the company, I do everything on this Mac. I do everything on this tablet. And guess what? When I leave the company, they will pay for the shipping label for me to ship it. But the next tech company is going to give me new equipment. When I left Dialpad and went to UKG, I had my new Mac from UKG before I even shipped my old computer to Dialpad. So it's like, yeah. Anyway, all right, good stuff. Let's get back to it. All right, so yeah, so that's a lot of the pros. I mentioned a lot of the pros. The cons, I mean, there's more pros. There's a lot more pros. They pay for your travel if there are any trips or events. They pay for your hotel. They pay for your food. Like when I was with Dialpad, when Dialpad flew me to Austin, and they literally flew me to Austin just to party with my coworkers. I was in Austin for 3 days. Y'all can look at my highlights on my page, and you'll see when I was in Austin partying with my coworkers. Dialpad paid for the travel. They paid for the hotel. And I had a beautiful view in Austin, downtown Austin. They paid for all of our food, all of our drinks. So we were just all diddy bopping all around Austin, having fun, having a good old time. Dialpad paid for everything and then some. hotel, everything, the whole 9 yards. And that's normal. Also, tech companies, they give you a education stipend. So if you want to further your education, they give you like a couple thousand or a few $1,000s to further your education or to go to a conference or event. Let's say it's a conference or an event, a networking, a business conference. You can use your company will give you money for you to go to a conference or event. And you can use that paid time off to be at that conference or event. And again, they give you unlimited paid time off. So again, a lot of pros. The cons, the only cons in tech that I've been able to find, and that I've asked people that have been in tech much longer than me, the only cons in tech that I've been able to see and that I know of, that I've heard of, are that you're expected to work hard. You're expected to perform. They expect you to perform. The whole reason they pay you big money is because they expect you to perform. So it's dope. It's good. Yes, somebody asked, do you get per diem when you travel? Yeah. You don't even just get you don't get per diem. They depend, like the company UKG gave me a credit card, a company card. So when I travel, I just swipe the card. That's it. I just swipe the card and keep the receipts. And I take pictures of the receipts and I email it, and that's it. So yeah, you don't get, depending on the company, you don't just get per diem, you just get a card, or you just get to do your thing when you're out of town. All right, so next question.